Hello, you guys, welcome back. So, today it's gonna be a little story time on how I met my husband. So, I met my husband October 8th of 2022, and how we met is pretty strange. It's pretty weird to me because I never thought I would meet the love of my life at a place like that. But my cousin had invited me to a party, and it was for her sister-in-law. She was throwing something, and little did I know that the place that they were throwing the party at was at my in-laws ranch. So they do have a ranch that they rent to throw parties, and they were doing the party there. So that day I was actually supposed to go to another party with my old best friend and her boyfriend. They were throwing a party together, but something happened between them. They ended up canceling the party. So it was during the time I was 19. I did not like to stay home on the weekends. I was always trying to find a move and somewhere to go. And I remembered that my cousin had invited me to her sister-in-law's party. I messaged her asking her if she was still gonna go, and she said yes to go. And at this time, keep in mind, I was still getting ready to go to my old best friend's party. I didn't know the party had canceled till maybe like 2 hours before the start time. So when they messaged me that the party wasn't gonna go through anymore, I started getting ready for that party instead. I changed my whole outfit. I changed into something more decent, and I wore this one green super tight dress, and it was just like a one strand like type of dress. I don't know how to explain it. I can probably put a picture here if I have one, but if I don't, um that is what I was wearing, just a green dress with some cowboy boots. So I got there pretty late. I got there like around 7:30, and when I got there my cousin told me to eat. So I went, I served myself some food, and I noticed that I didn't have a napkin. So when I got up, I went to like where they were serving the food, and then there was a guy there, and I was like, "Hey, do you have napkins?" And I felt like he was just lying, but he supposedly was looking in between all like the drawers to see if there was napkins, and he was like, "No, we don't have napkins." So I feel so bad for doing this, but I had to like kind of wipe my hands on the tablecloth that was there. And after that night, well, it was just me, my cousin, my aunt, and my mom. We were just standing in a corner next to like the kitchen, and then on the other side it was that same guy that I had asked for a napkin. And I was dancing with him. We were in a circle, we were having fun, we were joking around, and all of a sudden like that guy came up to me and he was like, "Hey, do you want to go dance?" And I mean, I said yes. I was like, why not? Let's go. We danced. We had a blast. Like, we danced all night. And something I will never forget is that after we finished dancing, I tried to grab his hand and he did not let me. And after that, he asked for my Instagram. I gave it to him, and I used to dance in a ballet folklorico, and he also used to dance in one. So I had posted a picture of me in a green dress for Tamaulipas, and that's when he asked me. He was like, "Oh, do you do folklorico?" And I was like, "Yes." And then we connected off of that. So it was awesome. It was great. And after that party, that same day, it was also my aunt's birthday. So she was gonna get a grupo at her house. So she had invited us to go eat pozole and just listen to the music. So I said bye to him, and I was like, "We're gonna go to my aunt's house, and I don't know if you wanna go." And he just stayed with his friends, and then I went with my aunt. And during that night, when the musicos arrived, I was like, "Oh my god, I still want to keep dancing with this guy." And I messaged him through Instagram, and I was like, "Hi, like, my aunt, I ended up getting a grupo. I don't know if you want to come." And he didn't reply back to me till the next day saying like, "Oh, I fell asleep." And now we talk about it, and he was like, "I didn't really fall asleep. I was just so shy and nervous to go. So I just didn't reply back to you." And I was like, "Wow, that's so messed up." But yeah, that was just a quick story time on how I met my now husband. And after that, like after that day, I texted him. When he texted me back, like saying, "Hey, I fell asleep," I texted him saying like, "Hey, it was so nice meeting you, and it was good dancing with you. You danced really good." And he said the same thing, that I danced really good too. And from there, like after that, he started texting me good morning every day, which I found weird because I'm like, I never thought I would find my husband, the love of my life, at a party. Like, I remember before I even met him, I always wanted to have a relationship, and I was always looking for love. Like anywhere I went, like I can say, like before I met him, I was a little volada. Like I used to go to a grocery store or a party or church or anywhere, be like, oh, I'm gonna find the love of my life here, or I'm gonna find the love of my life here. And I feel like I was forcing those situations so bad. So when I met him at that party, the party that I wasn't even supposed to go to, the party that I didn't even want to go to, I was like, there's no way, like I'm finding the love of my life here. And 4 years later, we are together. We did stop talking for like a month, so I can make another story time on that and why we stopped talking. But now we're happily married. We bought our house. So if you are looking for love, trust me, like don't push it. The love of your life is gonna come to you, and they're gonna come to you when the time is right. So yeah, you guys, that's how I met my husband.